with each couple, personalities come in, so it's a little different for everybody, but there are some core things about men and women that everyone must know. Let's bring up appreciation, for example. A woman receives appreciation very different than a man, right? A man is a one-focused thinking person. And a woman can come into a room and see everything at one time. I always like to give the example of when a woman walks into a room and she sees that there's socks on the floor, right? And she's going crazy. She doesn't understand. Why doesn't he pick up the socks? And when I explain to her, he doesn't see the socks. It's not that he sees it and he doesn't want to pick it up. He doesn't see the socks at all because we're a one-focused minded being, and we see things one at a time. So appreciation, for example, for a man is going to be where his efforts are. If a man brings a woman a gift or he brings her flowers, better to compliment the man on going out and getting the flowers than compliment them on the flowers themselves. And when it comes to a woman, she's the center of the compliment. She wants to be seen. She wants to be appreciated for her beauty. You'll always catch women looking into the mirror. They're concerned about how they look, and that reinforcement and that encouragement of she's beautiful and how amazing she is. You know, men, for example, will go to war. They'll die for their family. I mean, today women also, but at the core, men will do that. And we're not so concerned about ourselves. We're willing to sacrifice ourselves for the happiness of our wife and our families. But the effort we want noticed. And that's a core difference in the happiness when it comes to that relationship. Emotional needs. It's a big part of what I teach when I give courses or when I work with a couple. A woman needs emotionally. If you fill a woman's emotional needs, most of the issues will go away. Financial issues, kids issues, location issues, work issues. A lot of those things can be discussed if her emotional needs are being filled. If her emotional needs are not being filled, then everything else is going to be an issue. And when it comes to men, it is super important to be aware of how we operate. Don't look at a man as a misbehaving woman. And that's a lot of the times how women will judge their husbands, as a misbehaving woman. We're a completely different being. Men and women are nothing alike. You know, we don't even, I always say, excuse me for saying, we don't even go to the bathroom the same way. In an audience of women, I said that maybe the only thing we do is eat. And then they all started to laugh and say, no, we don't eat the same way either. So there's nothing alike about the two because we have different roles and different functions. Understanding and learning about those roles and function and using them together. There must also be a feeling, especially for the women, and I think men need to learn how to really do this, is that we have to stop thinking about housework and children as helping her. You're not helping her. These are our responsibilities, and we've divvied them up. Maybe traditionally that's what women have done, but women need a sense of feeling that we're doing it together, and men need to have that feeling. One of the lines I tell men, and it's really important, and I would say it to women today also, is that your job finances your real work at home. Your job finances your real work at home. That's bringing in the finances so we can operate the home. So that's the functionality of the house. But then there's my personal intimate relationship is a whole nother piece. So we kind of turn everything, we mix it together, and we hope that things are going to work out themselves. It's an education. We need to learn about the differences between men and women. I believe we need to teach it today, hopefully before they get married, when they're dating, so that they understand what they're going into. So many marriages today, especially young marriages, within months of being married already, we're hearing about divorce, something we've never heard about in history. But 4 months, 6 months, a year, and already I think that we have to take responsibilities as leaders, as coaches, as rabbis, to be able to say, we need to educate better. We need to educate them better on the differences between men and women and how those functions work.